right, yes indeed. Tonight, conference play begins as we hit week 4 of our football season, and it brings us back to Mount Gilead, where the Indians are set to host the Blue Devils of Danville. And for the first time in 6 years, Mount Gilead enters this matchup with the superior record. The Indians are 3-0, the Blue Devils 2-1. In the 2019 season, also the most recent year, the Mount Gilead defeated Danville in varsity football. One of these two squads will conclude this contest with a 1-0 mark within the Knox Athletic Conference as the KMAC standings start tonight. Oh yeah, it counts. Pre-game coverage and the opening kickoff coming up anywhere the internet can be found, and it is live and free.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
All right, so glad that you are with us for our Knox Community Hospital pregame show with Mount Gilead hosting Danville for week number 4 of our high school football coverage on the OH Report alongside Scott Cameron. I'm Kirk Richards. We're happy you've chosen us. And these are two programs that in recent years have become quite familiar with each other.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, Kirk, hey, first off, thanks for having me here. First 3 weeks I had moved my daughter into college and had a softball tournament I was playing in, and then was fortunate enough to play a main stage last Friday at the Popcorn Festival. I've had good things, but I'm darn glad to be here right now.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah, you're right. These two teams, everyone knows Danville as a football powerhouse and just the athletic stalwarts that they are. But, man, Mount Gilead, they came out 3-0. They came in, and I tell you what, man, Coach Reed has rebuilt this program, and they are getting them on the right trajectory here. And so, yeah, this is going to be a great matchup tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time, no doubt about it. So we want to start off here by bringing you our team spotlight first for the visiting Danville Blue Devils, who have arrived from their town in Knox County and are led by Matt Bloom in his 4th season as head coach. The program is coming off a 12-3 record from last year, a season in which they did make it to the state semifinals. So far this year, the Blue Devils are 2-1, with one loss coming against Utica in week 2. The wins were over Lucas in the opener and Western Christian last week.
Yep.
Worthington Christian last week.
Yep. Yeah, and I talked to Coach Bloom about that game with Worthington Christian week 1, and the change from that to Utica and then to Lucas. And he said, hey man, you look at our roster, we're not exactly the team that we were last year. Last year was just very senior laden, and Jacob Hackman's not coming out of that tunnel tonight for Danville, and there's a lot of change and turnover. And he was talking about we learned a lot from that Utica game, and we build upon some of that growth and development into Lucas, and we think we're ready for Mount Gilead and what they have for us tonight.
Well, no doubt as far as having that success, they are going to really be depending on Cyren Wallace. He's a 5'7" sophomore running back, leading this team in rushing at 9 yards per carry, total of 476 yards through 3 games this season. Let's see if we can get that up here. Yep. And, man, he's been impressive. He was impressive as a freshman last year, and he's just continuing to get it done. Last year he was a 1,000-yard rusher, and working in tandem with Aiden Burke, the running back who was the leading rusher last year. He since has graduated. And last week, Wallace turned out 203 rushing yards and scored 2 touchdowns versus Lucas.
Yeah, fantastic back for sure. And again, only a sophomore, just unbelievable stuff. And Coach Bloom really referred to him as the #1 engine, and the ability for him to just really kind of take over and be the athlete on the field that just dominates the game. And there's one thing that I pointed out in talking with Bloom, and I've been very fortunate to play sports with a couple people that have actually gotten like 1st, 2nd in the state in track. Okay, so I've been very fortunate to be around fast people. I'm not fast, but I've been around fast people, and they all run the same.
Okay,
they all run the same. Okay, and I see the exact same thing in Wallace. It's a short first step that's very pointed and directed and explodes off that first step. And Coach Bloom, who also coaches track, he and I both agreed it can be killer. So he's got a great back over there at Danville for sure.
All right, well said. As we put the spotlight on the home team now, the Mount Gilead Indians, who make their home here in Morrow County, led by Mike Reed, as you have noted, in his 5th season as head coach. Coming off a 4-6 campaign, we pull this up here. Yeah, 4-6 campaign so far this season, 3-0. With wins over Triad, Upper Sandusky, Grove City Christian. This is definitely a run-first offense, averaging to 336 rush yards per game, 2nd in the KMAC, only to Cardington, and only a difference of 16 yards.
Yeah.
Passing yards of 169 per game. Pass defense has been giving up 14 per game. But I'll tell you something. One of the more remarkable stats, just looking at this season, Mount Gilead giving up only 10.7 rushing yards. I mean, wow. through 3 games.
Oh, yes. And Kirk, here's the thing.
Yeah.
5 of the top 7 tackles for loss in the conference are kids from Mount Gilead.
Wow.
That speaks to the defense and the intensity, and they just get after it. And I watched the game, the Upper Sandusky game. Didn't you call that one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
yes, I sure did.
And so they can win close games. They can rely on that defense to win close games. And man, they just, they're like a snot nosed, dumpster dog, and they're always ready to go. So yeah, their defense and running game just brutal. So they're going to bring it on Danville tonight. They better be ready.
I definitely hear you on that. Yeah, that's a big part of it as we go to our player spotlight for Mount Gilead. Carson Barnum, senior, 6'1", 225 pounds. He definitely has great passion for this game, and that's a big part of his success out there for Mount Gilead. And he can handle just a huge load. 28 and a half carries per game, by far the lead in the KMAC. He's got 572 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns, no lost fumbles. So Barnum's really become the heartbeat of this Mount Gilead offense.
Yeah, Coach Bloom, one for hyperboles, I guess, in names. He called Barnum, he's a beast who carries the load. He is the hinge pin for this Mount Gilead team, and 6.7 yards per carry. That's just 5 touchdowns, hasn't lost the fumble or anything, so he takes care of the ball, he runs hard. Man, 86 attempts on the ground. That is, he's a machine. He's a machine, and he's the leader of the team.
No question about it. So we are getting close to the kickoff of this game, and then we'll get our keys to victory in just a moment. We could do that after the kickoff. We know that Danville won the toss, chose to defer.
It's a very popular thing, isn't it? It's almost kind of gutsy and faux pas. It's football faux pas to win a toss and take the ball. It's like, come across all cocky and, it's like, oh, okay, buddy.
You just got to score right away.
Right, yeah, it's like, right. Oh, you got to assure yourself. Huh? Yeah, so, the deference is a very common thing. And it is interesting, as we're waiting, coaches tell their players, their captains, when they go out there, make sure you don't say, well, we want the ball the second half. Don't say that. You say deferred. And
that's right, exactly.
Because it can get real ugly real quick and everything else. But, man, we're out here, and, man, this field looks great. I walked around there before the game. It's great feeling grass and great field. And so kudos to Mount Gilead and their grounds crew for taking really good care of this stadium and the field.
And we also thank you for joining us for our Knox Community Hospital pregame show. It is time to play. Game time, temperature 80 degrees. Briggs Wallace, here we go. Picking it off. Here we get a return across the 30-yard line by LaRoche. Grant LaRoche across the 35. We get this thing started here.
Yeah, LaRoche found a good seam there and was able to bust up on the left-hand side. As Danville, their gunners, were kind of slow to get up there on the right-hand side. So the keys for victory tonight, the Mount Gilead offense, the best defense is a good offense. And so they need to dominate the ground game early and set the tone to play keep away. That's what they do well. They're fast starters, and that's what they need to do. And then on defense, they need to pressure the quarterback from outside in. And because what that will do, once you pressure the quarterback outside in, that's going to hinge pin, and that's going to create a lot of problems from the back for Danville, and you don't want him breaking out there at that speed.
Yeah, I found that to be very interesting. Yeah, that was definitely an interesting idea there, and yeah, it's something that they're definitely going to focus on the other side.
Yeah, it's not stopping the running back. That's too cliche. it's if you can surround the quarterback and force everything in and keep speed in, then you trust your backers to cover the space.
All right, so we're looking at second down, 10, 37-yard line on the ground. This is a good gain right here for Haar. Tyler Haar on the move sideline. There's a 40, and then tackled from behind by Elliott Holt, but that is clearly enough for a first down for Mount Gilead. But, oh, no, there's a flag,
yeah,
isn't there?
There was a flag. I thought I saw it flying in here, and so all the they're going to stay put over there. I have a feeling it's going to be a hold right in the area of a hold.
Referee is Brad Ferris, so we'll be watching for his signal.
Personal foul.
Ooh.
Defense number 1.
Oh, it's against the defense.
Wow.
First down.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
Hey, with the wing tee, man, it is, Danville just came off the game with Lucas, and so they're used to seeing a lot of this stuff again. But man, Mount Gilead, they're going to run it even harder that way. So
wow, there you go.
Yeah, they got their guns out ready to go tonight, man. It's going to be hard to do.
So definitely the first down count, 1st and 10, 20-yard line. Under center, Cole Fricky has the snap, goes to Barnum, burrows through. He loves that contact, and he does not avoid it at all. And wow,
he
is just special.
Oh, he's just a physical back. And again, with this wing offense, it's all about deception. Are you going to run a jet? You're going to run a rocket? What are you going to? But it's all about deception and movement and blocking and running uphill. And man, here we are. We were just talking about Mount Gilead has to start fast, running on the ball and moving the ball on the ground, controlling the ball and controlling the clock.
Picked up 5 there. 2nd down and 5 from the 15. Under center, Fricky right back to Barnum, of course, and he knows how to just keep on churning forward. Well done for Barnum to get yet another first down for Mount Gilead, 2nd of this opening drive for the Indians.
Yep, no, nothing fancy, just a fullback belly play, up B gap, and just taking it right up the middle, and that was all Barnum. I mean, there's no lead blocker or anything. It was just him being a tough guy and hitting the gaps.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
Oh, my gosh. That's the way you got to do it. So we've got a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Barnum. He's the one likely to get the ball from Fricky. Yes, as they push forward the pile and see where the forward progress is. Yeah, it looks like they're marking it around the 6-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of starting to see a little bit of deception early, a little bit of rocket motion, and it's going to be interesting. Will Mount Gilead eventually pitch out of that, or you could even run a veer option out of that if you want. But Mount Gilead's, I don't want to say they're playing very vanilla, but they're doing something basic, and it's working. So good for them.
2nd and goal from the 7, right back to Barnum, and they're hanging all over him.
Yep.
Carson doesn't get there, but nonetheless, another positive game inside the 5.
Yeah, so once again, just a belly play again, and no passes yet, Kirk.
Yeah.
You told me I had to keep track of pass and run this.
Right,
this I have a feeling there's not going to be it's going to be a pretty white box over there.
Yeah,
pass.
Giving you a little break on the statistics side, yeah.
Just say start at the 37, so that, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so 63 yards of running.
63 yards of running. That's exactly right. If they finish it, let's see. Yep, here they go down the ground with Tyler Haar, and yeah.
There we go.
Haar with a 4-yard touchdown.
Tyler Haar, that's his first rushing touchdown this year. And, he's not exactly high up on the rushing for the team. He's only 3rd on the team in rushing, but came in hard there. Nice job. Got the Indians on the scoreboard. And Danville, that's we haven't quite gotten to the keys of that game yet. But
yes, when they get the ball, right, we're going to go there, absolutely.
But that's a sneak peek preview of what I was going to talk about Danville. But that's the danger with Mount Gilead. They strike early and they dominate early.
Cody Martinez for the point after with the right foot. It's up. Does not go. So the score is 6-0 in favor of Mount Gilead to start off this game, as we will come back for the first drive for Danville. Glad you're with us tonight for high school football on the OH Report, live and free.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
By number 30,
All right, as we bring you back here to Mount Gilead, the home team is leading it 6-0, and the fans already getting involved. And we'll see how Danville responds on the first drive for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Danville, this is going to be a little bit of a gut check time. They're going to have to step up here and respond, and they have to have a sustained drive. They have to sustain a drive. That's one of the things Coach Blum was talking about, the ability to sustain drives and keep things going, and that's the key here for Danville.
First and 10 for Danville. We'll look at those keys of victory after this first play. And they do go to Cyren Wallace, and he's in trouble. St. Clair gets a hand on him, and then finally all of the Indians are over there to bring him down. Oh, my gosh. We'll hold off on the keys then to assess what is going on with this penalty.
You got a flag in the backfield.
I couldn't quite see. Yeah, look. They're still talking about it.
Yeah. Personal foul, face mask defense.
Oh, wow.
15-yard penalty.
Wow.
First down.
Yep.
They are emphasizing that, yes. So
Boy,
each team.
Talk about a changing play. You were talking about, I believe that was a loss of 12, 15 yards. That's become really a 25-yard play if you really kind of think about it. But what are they doing here?
Yeah,
they're trying to talk about that.
trying to discuss it here.
So instead of a huge negative play for the Mount Gilead defense, they kind of helped them out by that penalty. And, yeah, the refs are kind of talking about this. But, man, if you're Danville, what a sigh of relief of that could have gone really bad really quickly. Not a way to start a game. But they kind of got a second life, so they got 7 left, so they got to be careful. And, yep, there's the 15. Yep, that makes sense. There we go. So 1 penalty for each team, Kirk, and they were both personal fouls.
Yeah, the same
big ones,
thing.
exact same thing.
All right, first and 10, 31-yard line. Well, first and 7, actually, as the quarterback, Ridgway, low and incomplete near the 40-yard line. That time looking for Aiden Mickley.
That's not really necessarily a bad pass. That's a really long throw from line to line like that. So that's a really long throw for a younger quarterback to make. And I know he has a lot of faith in Ridgway, but if he would have tried to throw that at the receiver, I'm not necessarily sure if that would have gone to the receiver. So not a bad throw to be short.
Makes it 2nd and 7 from the 31-yard line. Ridgway from the gun has a snap. Here's Cyren Wallace. Not much room right there at all. Yes, as the defense was ready for Cyren.
That interior line, boy, they just really stuck their ground, didn't they? I don't even think. Yeah, they didn't even get a gain on that. So great job by the interior linemen holding their ground. And boy, there's nothing there. Going wide like this with the spread, Danville, it's really difficult to do. Run the ball in great defense.
3rd and 7, 31-yard line. Quarterback has it far side. Swing pass, Briggs, Wallace, and he takes it across the 40-yard line. And, yeah, the freshman, he is such a talented player, is able to get the first down for his Blue Devils.
Yeah, Coach talked a lot about the ability for Briggs to make great plays, and he said, you're going to be looking for him. He's going to make some great plays tonight. That little swing, which swing screen, opened up for him, and his great blocking, great stalk blocking by the receivers, and that's what you want out of that diamond formation on the left-hand side. And that was a short side of the field.
First and 10, 41-yard line certainly was. As Briggs goes in motion, quarterback Ridgway has it, gives it up to Cyren Wallace, heads over to the left side, but brought down from behind by a couple of tacklers, including
taken down by Kate St. Clair.
St. Clair took him down.
Yeah, Kate St. Clair, yeah. Yes.
But good belly play, a little bit of a misdirection, pulling a lineman, and so the fake of the jet, and then you set a belly play for Cy, and pulling a lineman in there to block, and good gain, making it short, and you got an open playbook.
Absolutely.
Second and short, relatively.
From the 46-yard line. They got it, fake it this time. Ridgway's running the quarterback, heads towards midfield. Maybe he did spring forward for enough to get the first down. Eyeballing it, it looks good, and yes, it is a first down for Danville once again. Third one of this drive for the Blue Devils.
Nice job on the RPO, watching that defensive end and watching where he was going to go, and he faked the handoff, and he was able to get good 6-7 yards there.
All right, across midfield, 49-yard line. First and 10 once again for Danville, down 6-0. End off play here to Cyren Wallace.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly right.
Welcome to the game, big fella.
Exactly, yeah.
He's good
Wow.
grief. He took, but you know what? Boy took a hit. He held on to the ball. Good for him. But,
well done.
Mount Gilead blitzed right up there in the A gap, and they were trying to get to Cy before he could get running. And they almost did, but he still got some positive yardage. So nice job by Danville.
Second down and 8, 47-yard line. And from the gun, 3 receivers on the near side. Now a nice snap, pass. May have been deflected. And it ultimately does fall incomplete. Looking for Carson Barnum.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of pulling of the guard there. Left guard pulled, almost kind of simulating a trap would be taking place. And that did not fool Mount Gilead interior, and they put their hand up, and they were able to get a little bit of a finger, and that's all you need to that type of play. So that puts Danville in 3rd and long, and even though they are on the correct side of the field, they're gonna have to do something special here.
They definitely have the weapons. So we'll see what Ridgway, where he decides to go with the ball. Well, he pitches it left side. Cyren Wallace, that's not a bad idea generally, but this time it clearly does not work out for the Blue Devils.
They are just, they're like angry Yellow Jackets. I have a Yellow Jacket nest back in my barn.
Oh.
You can't even get the mower near that thing, man. You pull up and there's like choo, 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 and they just nail you. And it's like, where do these things come from?
Exactly.
And that is the Mount Gilead defense right now. They are just swarming. My goodness, they are just swarming to the ball. Nice. And it's not just 1 or 2 tackles, it's gang tackling.
That's the key, right? They are all over the place.
Ooh, bounce.
Yeah, so Ridgway, they're on the punt, and we'll see. They'll just let that one go.
That's actually a fantastic punt there by Ridgway. I don't know if he meant to or not, but for him to get that ball off of a bounce and then kick it at an angle from the far hash over to that corner and get inside. Is that inside the 20 or is that right on the 20? Yeah, it's inside the 20. Yeah, now on the 19.
They call it the 19. Hey, okay, it's real close.
But listen, I mean, that's a pro kind of kick. You get inside the 20, right? That's your goal. And
that's a great point.
And you don't let him return it.
He gets the distance. He's the best at that in the KMAC, actually. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Yep, going to the ground with Carson Barnum.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just going to keep on dealing out there. Well, yeah, and he said, we were talking to him a couple of weeks ago. He's like, just keep giving me the ball. I'm going to do whatever I can for my teammates.
Correct. And you saw again, you saw the little bit of a misdirection, and that's what all wing T is, man. But the thing is that Danville should excel at this, is that they just played Lucas. So
true.
It's like playing our Navy and then Air Force the week after,
Second down play. And yep, they just continue to work it on the ground as best as they can. Not enough there for the first down, but
no, but you have 3rd and you got short. So you got a lot of different things you could do. I've yet to see them pull some sort of I've yet to see him do a buck sweep and actually execute it. I'm interested to see if they will do that sometime soon, just to keep Danville honest.
Absolutely.
So the buck sweep, you have two linemen that pull, and you just run down the side of the field. So we're about due for that. It's a good time to try something like that.
3rd and 1. All righty.
Why do that?
Oh, you got this. Here we go. Barnum on the run.
Hold on to the ball.
And that's the main key. Tackled from behind right there on that big play by Wesley Payne.
Yeah,
but
Wes
that
Payne.
is a first down.
Yeah, Wes Payne saving that play there. and you see the Mike Allstott, a la Carson Barnum, he broke through and was able to run, but nice job by Wes Payne to save the day there. And even better by Barnum to hold on to the ball, because sometimes that can be tricky to do.
That's right. So far this season, he has not coughed one up. He is so reliable in that area as we look at that replay.
But as we see here, Mount Gilead consistently running the ball, bleeding that clock. They are owning the game.
First at 10, 37-yard line, right back to Barnum. Yep. Danville knew that this was what it was going to be like in this game, just having to deal with him. And he's one who doesn't show the appearance of fatigue as the game goes along. Everybody gets tired, but he doesn't show it.
Right. Well, great job by Danville there. That was a great play, good draw up there by Mount Gilead. But nice job by Danville, gang tackling. That's what you want to see, team defense. But, they're doing a 4-6 front. With only one deep. So, they are stacking the box, but Mount Gilead still having their way against this Danville defense.
2nd down and 5 from the 32. Oh, yeah, it looked like there was some movement there. Yep, it sure was. Yeah, that's against the offense, so that'll push them back 5 yards.
False start offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Well, they pulled a little bit out, and they brought back 2 safeties. So I'm wondering if they're thinking maybe Mount Gilead might try and catch them off guard a little bit on that play. But interesting to see what they do on there if they go back to a straight 4-6 bear. By the way, do you know why it's called a 4-6 bear defense?
Oh, I heard at one point, but
I'll tell you after this.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
Remind me.
Okay.
2nd down. As they go to Har, he's got the touchdown in this game, and Tyler cuts through, bounce to the outside.
Great run.
A nice run here for Tyler Har again. Knocked out of bounds. Appears to be near the 10-yard line, but he's got another first down.
Nice job by the heavy tight end on the right side, making sure he turned his feet and keeping that defense inside of the field, and it was just running the ball to the open side of the field. Nice job by Mount Gilead. Once again, pulling that play out. And it's not all belly. They got some speed on the outside, too.
First down's brought to you tonight by Schmidt Security Pro in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 12. Barnum on the move. Wow, he's turned around the feet. Ooh, wow.
Man, oh, man.
He is so strong. So he's able to take it to the 6-yard line for a gain of 6 yards, it appears.
Sometimes I think I have big calves, but that kid must have the biggest calves in the world. He was just plowing through there. So, it's Doug Plank.
Okay.
It was made and he's number 46.
That's right.
Yeah,
good
so
call.
Bears defense, and that's why they call it
right.
46. He was the safety in that. Strong safety.
2nd down, 4 yards to go. And this time, Jacob Wilt.
Wow.
Running
just
it.
look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious.
They call it a touchdown.
Yeah. And, hey, listen, Danville met that. They did a great job. But Mount Gilead's just doing better by plowing through the stops. And it's just, it's relentless. I'm interested to see if Mount Gilead goes for 2 or if they kick the PAT here. Because they're really having their way with Mount Gilead. Or with Danville. So if they're trying to get 2, now's the time. And that's what it looks like they're doing.
That is certainly a good thought right there. So let's see what they do. They go to ground. Barnum, he's looking to fight everybody. Spins. Yes, and he does.
We got a flag here.
Wait a minute. You okay?
But it looked like it was after the play. Well, here's the thing. The quarterback was pushing. Yeah. It was It was a Bush push.
Gotcha. Okay.
Except as the quarterback doing the pushing. He handed off and then pushed. Yep.
Okay. So it's just going to replay the try.
Replay the try. Yep, and that's a point of emphasis. You know, the NFL barely passed the Jalen Hurts push play, but that the Eagles do. But it is illegal in NFHS. So
gotcha.
It is a safety issue, rightfully so. Interesting. Are they going to pass out of this, you wonder?
No.
Why would you? Oh, but look at this.
Yeah, Grant LaRoche.
Man, that's just.
He tried it.
Yep.
Couldn't quite get there.
That is a hard play to run an extra point from that distance. That's hard to do.
But they were able to get 6 more points. So it is Mount Gilead 12 and Danville still 0. 36 seconds to go. First quarter. Glad you're with us for the OH Report live and free.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
And you could see that I was kind of right. Tonight, Danville's offense, they must execute and finish drives. That is paramount for them, and you're seeing why now. They're not going to have that many opportunities because Mount Gilead will control the ball. So they need to make catches. The blockers need to go downstream and open up for Wallace. And they need to keep their head up, trust their athletic selves. The other thing on defense, the youth of the nation has to flex, and they have to hold, man. They handled Lucas, but Mount Gilead's even a bigger beast. So you can see exactly why those were my keys to the game. And it's Mount Gilead's having their way so far.
No doubt about it. So here we go.
Oh, nice jet motion.
Yeah, look at that. See?
Nice jet. Just couldn't find a gap to get through. Yeah, nice jet motion. Getting out there, if you can get out there and you can find a gap and cut up those numbers, then you're golden. But if you don't, you only get a couple yard gain. But a positive gain is better than 0 or negative.
Tell me about it. I doubt we'll get another play here.
Yep.
That's going to do it for the first quarter.
That's a free timeout for Danville, who might need to talk some things over. So that's not a bad play.
All right, well, at the end of one, it is Mount Gilead 12, Danville 0. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. High school football OH Report, live and free.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
All right, 2nd and 7 here. Danville starting off the second quarter, going to the ground here. And a run on the near side for Bentley Sampson.
Yeah, St. Clair, nice job making that play there on Sampson. Danville looking like they were in a tight spread there on the right-hand side, and maybe they're trying to say, like, boy, we got to give our defense a blow here because Mount Gilead just made it. So maybe they're trying to fortify themselves on the ground. Nice drive by Danville, make it 3rd and short.
Yep, 3 yards Ridgeway, right side Briggs Wallace, and he knows what he needs to get.
Yeah,
Nicely done for Briggs.
Yep, nice job by Briggs Wallace. Nice pass. Getting it out in space.
Complete by number 5, Briggs Wallace, taken down by Jacob Wilt.
And so now that Danville has a new set of downs, it makes you wonder, hey, you know, we just had a nice first down. We're in a groove. That's great. Good job by Danville. Now, let's see if we can bleed a little clock, have a couple good runs. So Mount Gilead's they've got to lace their boots up here and be ready to make some plays and have those playmakers, those hog mollies up front. 5 of the top 7, they're going to have to make some plays. But it looks like they're going 5 wide, diamond to the right.
All right, first down, 37-yard line.
Oh,
did he get underneath it? He
Yes,
did,
he
and
did.
that is going to be an interception in this game, and that's the first turnover in this contest as well.
You got one-on-one coverage on the open side of the field. That's what you want. And I think that's just miscommunication between the wide out and the quarterback. And honestly, that was a great play to run a nice in. And I think if he would have caught that on the run, we might be having a 12-6 game right here. But wide receiver came back for a little short return, and cornerback's in the right spot or the wrong spot, depending on your perspective.
Hayden Summerlot coming up with the interception. So here we go. Mount Gilead with the football, trying to add to the lead. Right back on the ground, it is Barnum.
Man, that grinding game, coming out in the T offense, I mean, good grief. It's just, it's like watching the old school football, man. It is, did Mount Gilead know that the forward pass is still a thing? But, hey, you know what?
They just shun it sometimes.
Why do you need it? I mean, hey, that's the thing that makes it so hard to prepare. It's just rough physical football, and it is not fun to play against. It is not.
Second and 5, 39-yard line. I hear you, Barnum. Yeah, why not? Just keeps on running over on the left side this time.
So here's the deal. Mount Gilead running out of that formation, they're outside back in the T. He's been doing nothing but just running outside with the quarterback. I'm telling you, at some point, don't be surprised if there's some sort of veer that comes out of that.
Okay,
and
yeah.
They are setting it up, and they're going to use Barnum as a decoy at some point. It's coming.
And to 36-yard line. Snap. Yep, Barnum again, and he's just able to back his way through. Yeah, another first down.
That was honestly very close to being dropped. Nice job by Danville defense. They got a hand in there, and fortunately, Barnum was running forward. The ball kind of landed in his lap, and so it stayed in his possession. But man, Danville again. This is where what I was saying. They're going to load the box. They've got to make the plays, and Mount Gilead's just pushing their way up the field.
To the 31, first down and 10. Ricky, yep, he just keeps giving it to Barnum. Yeah,
but
they
you
really
see,
fake it.
But you can see how they're setting that up on the right side. Don't be surprised if that comes out there and they give the ball over their har on the outside. It's going to be coming.
Yeah, you don't want to make assumptions out there. That's true. You want to read those keys.
Yep, absolutely. So reading the motion. Timeout Danville, I think they're gassed.
Maybe.
It's hard. It's
hard.
hard.
Yeah.
It's a tough offense to run, or to run a defense again. It's just so bruising physical. And this is their second week in a row of facing this stuff.
True. Right.
I mean, if you look at the records of teams after they have played wing T,
right?
They usually are terrible because you're preparing for something different,
totally different,
and then you're just beat up for the next week. Case in point, perfect case in point for people who are listening. Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah,
they played a wing T team. The next week they went down to Blacksburg down in West Virginia Tech, and they got beat.
That was tough. Yeah,
I mean, you're just beat up. You're prepared for this for so much. You focus on this. Then all of a sudden you play a decent team on the road, which is where Danville is.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do. It's hard to do. And so you got to give it to Danville. They're out here. They're competing. They're trying. But, man, Mount Gilead, they are showing that they are the not necessarily the better team, but they're just a more physical and bigger team, and they are just having their way with Danville's defense. That's all.
100%. I hear you, man. Oh, my gosh. Well, that was the first time out used in this one. So here we go. Second down and 3, 24-yard line in Danville territory as Mount Gilead trying to add to a 12-0 lead. A little more than 9 to go, second quarter. Handoff Barnum, of course. And, yeah, he just continues to take on the punishment and bring some punishment as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's distributing it, but like Johnny Cash said, one piece at a time, and that they're just inching their way up the field, one handoff at a time. I mean, here's a nice thing with Barnum. He's such a strong lower body physical back. He falls forward. So to get him to go into any negative or no yardage situation is really difficult to do.
First and 10, 20-yard line, looking at some red zone play. Barnum, he wants it.
Sheesh.
He pushes forward once again, does Carson. Oh.
And hey, let's just give the props where it also needs to go. I know Barnum, he's having his way.
Yeah, pretty much.
He is. But I tell you what, he's finding gaps, but those gaps would not be there unless those big hog mollies up front, the big uglies, are having their way up front. So
that was a great point. I'm glad you mentioned that.
So it's not just Barnum. Everyone wants to point at the statistics of, oh, man, look. But tell you what, man, that offensive line, they're a bunch of upperclassmen, and they're good.
Second and 5 from the 15. Ricky to Barnum. That combination continuing to work. Takes it to the 12, it appears.
Wow. I mean, and right there on the nose, Danville had such great penetration on the nose, and it didn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't even matter. I mean, it's uncanny.
Indeed.
And to just dominate the clock. I mean, we're almost halfway through the second quarter, Kirk.
3rd and 2 from the 12, yep. And Barnum, he wants to get a touchdown. He's got 5 this season.
I wasn't even supposed to eat till like 8 o'clock.
Oh, praise.
I mean, it's good.
Look at the time. We're ahead of schedule.
This is time flying, and this is exactly what Mount Gilead does, and this is exactly what Danville is worried about. Them just running the ball at will, controlling the clock, but this is exactly what Mount Gilead does, and this is what they love to do. They control and dominate the clock, and boy, good for them executing that game plan. Danville's got to make a stop to stop some sort of bleeding.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
On the 1st and goal from the 10. Yeah, we see the flag. Yeah, it looked like that was on the offense.
Yep, bullet holes on the shoe.
Yep.
And that, interestingly enough, sometimes your worst foe is yourself, right?
Sure.
And that's true of most of the time. In life, too, not just football. So
that's the second false start for Mount Gilead in this first half.
And they can't get a first down. So they're outside. They got the unlucky first down right inside the inside the 10. So
1st and goal from the 15 now for Cole Fricky and the offense. It's time to go to Tyler Haar. He's a good change of speed back. And,
Thunder and lightning, right?
Yeah. He gets ridden out of bounds there by Mosier, Chris Mosier, who's an excellent tackler for Danville.
Yeah, nice play off the W. And the right side of that line, just again, it's a different. Mount Gilead has a very unique thing. They have the big, strong bruiser, but they have Har back there, and he just, boy, they had quite a dynamic duo.
Second down and goal from the 10. Har again.
A little bit of a counter.
Immediately wrapped up and goes down. Real room for him there as Owen Gronberg was the first one to grab him and bring him down.
Yeah, rocket motion, and ends up they put that W in rocket, and they actually needed that blocker. So good job by Danville, making a great play and making them pay for not having that blocker and putting them in motion.
Absolutely.
And so might be interesting as we get down here to a condensed field. Mount Gilead, really they have 2 more plays. Even though they're on the 10, depends on this play. Are they just going to go vanilla and just smash mouth right up the middle rather than getting fancy?
3rd and goal from the 10.
And that's what they're doing. Ooh,
here we
look
go,
at this.
Fricky. It is up. Lets it go down. Oh, does he hold on?
Oh, that's picked off.
Oh, no, he is. Whoa, yes, you're right.
Picked off.
Oh, my word.
They kind of look like they almost fought each other for that.
Intercepted by number 11, Aiden Mickley.
Wow, Aiden Mickley, the one who's able to get his hands on that one. Okay.
Nice job by Aiden Mickley. And, it's his first interception of the year, I believe. So, nice job, young man. Congratulations. And that's the kind of spark you needed from Danville. It's, we survived. It's like you go on a long car ride with your family when you're a little kid and you're tired of watching the scenes outside and you just get outside and you're like, it's that sigh of relief if we get out of that mess,
For sure.
And so great job by Danville, nice job by Mickley, being physical and ripping that ball away and being able to hold on. He kind of wanted to take that to the house like Neon Dion, but fortunately he got up to the 20 here, tackled inside.
Okay. Oh, my word. There's more movement on the line for Mount Gilead, this time defensively.
Yeah, Mount Gilead Holy Rollers. That's the kind of thing where it makes you wonder if Danville said, hey, no one move. They know our snap count.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they could.
No one move. They know our snap count. Let's keep them honest here.
Yeah, that's the 4th penalty for Mount Gilead.
Yes.
Oof.
And again, like I said, sometimes your worst enemy is yourself. So Danville's BG's staying alive.
1st and 5. And, there they go, the other direction with
nice
run by Ridgeway.
Yes,
yeah.
Nice RPO.
Gets the first down.
Nice RPO, and that's what Danville said they want to set up. They want to do RPO. That's what they love to do. They run stuff out of RPO. The coach talked about how they're working in the screen game and working on that, but out of the RPO, that's where their bread and butter is this year.
1st and 10, 36-yard line. Go to the ground. It's time with Bentley Sampson, freshman, so he's getting an opportunity.
Yeah, trying to run a halfback tackle out of a heavy right side, a tight side, and again, you're trying to run tackle on tight heavy, and it is Mount Gilead. You're running to a brick wall. You just run to a brick wall, and so scratch that play off the list.
There you go. All right, 2nd down, 10 from the 36-yard line. Over Ridgeway, snap, and off on the ground.
Nice job.
Also, nice moves there from Briggs. Wallace across the 40-yard line.
What you saw there was really Mount Gilead over pursued, and Briggs was able to run in there and make that a great run there, getting 8 positive yards there. 3rd and short, you got some options here if you're Danville. I know Mount Gilead wants to get them off the field and try and go in up 12-0 or better.
Or better, yeah.
But so this is a big play for Danville to sustain the drive right here.
3rd and 2 from the 44-yard line. Back to the ground.
Nice.
Oh, there is Wallace. He's
look
quick.
at him getting through.
Oh, wow, and he's able to make it across the 35-yard line. Well done.
Yeah, nice job. Again, just the ability to weave through the defense, even though it seemed like everyone knew, hey, this is the RPO, and they handed off, and nice job executing, keeping the drive alive.
Holding.
Oh.
Offense number 4.
Oh.
10 yards to the start of the foul. 3rd down.
Called holding?
Yeah.
Penalty on the play.
Wow, okay. Well,
Hey, I will say this, though. I'm just glad Mount Gilead has a good playlist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here for the hot dogs in the playlist.
You're rocking with that, aren't you? Oh, man.
I walked in with corn and stuff. I'm like, oh, I like this. Sorry, Dad. I like that music still.
It's okay, son. 3rd and 1.
45-yard
line on the Ridgeway.
Nice
Let's
job.
see. Bounce to the outside. He's got some speed. Ridgeway.
could
Can he get
be.
the angle? And he is cut down shy of the end zone, but a huge play by
man.
Ridgeway.
Nice job by Ridgeway. Great job. That was a great fake to the back. It fooled me. It fooled me. I was like, oh, man, they're dead to rights on this. And all of a sudden he busts up the A-seam, and the linebackers, they just lost him. They just lost him. So gets it down to the 12-yard line. This is what Danville needs to respond.
They need it big time.
Oh, my goodness, they needed this. So
They've got
nice
6
job.
first downs, but still 0 points. 1st and 10 from the 12 in the red zone. Quarterback Ridgeway, and he goes into the right side. Oh, and good tackle there by Ricky on Wesley Payne.
Running to the open side of the field, putting that speed out there and trying to get Payne. He does lead the team in receptions, but he can run too. So nice job by him to get out to that open space, getting a positive gain for Danville. And they're second down here on the 4, so they've got some options, but it's interesting to see who wins this really battle of trenches on this condensed field again. Is Mount Gilead going to step up and have their line dominate this front? So Danville's got to try and think about how can we get the ball in space or give an RPO threat. Looks like they're going to take time out. Yep.
Okay.
Want to talk it over. These next 2 plays are very, very important.
So
Danville's using a second timeout.
Got a Danville timeout on the field.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 left.
Hey,
They need points, so you go for it.
you want the instinct is to think, oh, pass.
Right.
I mean, with Mount Gilead's line. But you know what? Right now, Danville's doing pretty well against the run. A lot of it's with trickeration. Trickery, as George Bush would say.
Would he now?
Trickeration. A little trickeration. But
Oh, my goodness,
But they're doing well.
I was
this
not
drive.
expecting you to say that.
But here's the thing. 1:58 left in the half. Danville, I would run the ball here, and here's why. That keeps Mount Gilead's defense on the field, first of all, and so you're running that clock out, and the run has been working. So you have nothing to lose unless you do something absolutely stupid. But you have nothing to lose by running the ball. You have only something to gain.
The main thing, right, is just don't cough it up.
Yep, don't do anything stupid. So, and they're running up to the line.
2nd and 2
Only
from
good
the
things can
4.
happen.
All right, they still can get a first down to the 2. Ridgeway has it, takes off. Can he find it? It's looking favorable there for Nolan.
Stop at the line.
Where are they marking that, though?
I don't know. Yeah, the announcer said
Not enough.
a little bit of home cooking there, but it was looks like they appeared to stop at the line. So again,
Had to get to the 2. Didn't get there.
That's not really a bad play because, like you said, they could still get a first down, and that clock runs. You're keeping Mount Gilead's offense off the field. So
True.
that's you're gonna, if you're Danville, I don't want to say you have to go for it on 4th down, but
Need points.
You feel the pressure.
3rd and 2 from the 4. Yes, see how they handle the pressure right here.
Only one wide.
Ridgeway, he wants the responsibility. Runs
Right
it
there.
himself,
Boom.
and
Oh.
yes!
Boy.
He's got in for the touchdown.
Wow.
Nolan Ridgeway.
Nice job by Ridgeway. And I tell you what, Cole Frick was right there, and he trucked him right in the chest. Hit him hard. But, once again, got right in there, and nice job by Ridgeway. And I tell you what, he is doing everything he can to keep these Blue Devils into the game. And that was the exact response Danville needed offensively to show, hey, I know this is a great defense, but you know what? We can move the ball on these guys. And it looks like they're going for 2.
Absolutely. Yeah, they like to do that. So
Out of the spread.
Ridgeway Sets it up, and it looks like, yes, it worked beautifully right
job.
at the last moment.
Yeah.
Cyren Wallace is able to break through.
It's almost the second hit by Mount Gilead just kind of spun him around, a little bit like the old Adam Sandler on Longest Yard.
Right.
It actually, I don't know if he would have gone in if the second guy didn't hit him.
All right, 1:07 to go until halftime. It is now 12-8. Mount Gilead still leads, but Danville with some points.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Gilead has not really thrown the ball but once, and it was an interception. Don't be surprised if it's just going to be 3 runs, go in, recollect, 12-8.
As they kick it off.
Oh,
and,
nice. Ooh, nice
yeah, a
squib
little
kick.
spin
Whoop,
around
whoop,
there.
whoop, whoop.
Summerlot to return it.
Uh-oh,
On their side, has a little bit of
uh-oh.
room. Was able to make it to the 40-yard line.
A little Larry Curly Moe action by that ball. Did you see that? I mean, whoop, 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 whoop. That thing was spinning and spinning. But, yeah, so here we are. So Mount Gilead, they've got the ball in the 40. You've got 3 timeouts.
Yeah, right. They got their full complement. That's the key.
And so it's not like it's not like you're starting back here in 20 or something. Maybe Mount Gilead might be a little aggressive here. So maybe a change. Oh, look at this. Yep, they're going. Oh, they're staying with the wing tee. I thought they. Yep. So there's a rocket.
We go on the move here. Barnum, they're sticking with what has been working so well for them.
And they're not calling timeout. So it will be the 2 or 3 plays here, running the clock out. They might try and run one more and see if he busts one and use a timeout, but don't look for anything unpredictable here. Sometimes, man, a lot of times coaches are happy. You're ahead of half.
Yeah.
Don't take unnecessary chances.
2nd and 4, 46-yard line. One in motion. Oh, the quarterback, Fricky, keeps it. And Miser was the one who walloped him, but appears to be all right. There's the quarterback.
There's the keeper, a little bit of a thread that I was talking about that you could see. And that's not a bad time to see, keep him on, see if it works, and you bust one. If you don't, cool. Clock runs, and we go in the half, and let's recollect.
That's it. First half has concluded. Wow.
Boy, it was uber physical. More physical than I thought it would be.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest. So, nice job by Danville doing some great things there to come back there in that second quarter. And I know we'll talk more about that when we come back. But nice game so far. Relatively clean for both parties. Some things need cleaned up, and they'll take care of that at halftime, I'm sure.
No doubt about it. 12-7, Mount Gilead up over Danville at the half as we get you ready for our halftime show with the bands.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
OH Report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Our next track, the Blue Devil Band is Turn Up the Energy with a classic hit that'll have you moving in your seat. Let's hear it for the band and the twirlers as they bring the groove to the field. Here is Dancing Music by Sly and the Family Stone.
You have the rush yards for Danville.
Spell it out. The Blue Devil Band is bringing the party to the field with a crowd favorite you know and love. We're dancing and grooving. Put your hands in the air and join us as they perform YMCA!
Yeah, exactly. For Mount Gilead. They didn't have a yeah, right. That's it. That's their. I know. Right. rush yard you said for rush yard for Mount Gilead. Yeah, that's all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for your Danville Blue Devils Band!
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, this
It's halftime with the Mount Gilead Marching Band under the direction of Ross Runyon, Assistant Director Zoe Pauls, along with color guard coaches Rosemary Kirkpatrick and Brooklyn Thornton. Tonight the band will perform the music of DreamWorks, featuring songs from your favorite animated films. They begin by cranking up the soundtrack from the hit movie Shrek. Sing along to the Smash Mouth hit All-Star.
yeah, good time. Oh, okay. Okay. You did it. Ooh-wee. But yeah, I don't know what to do about that. No. Yeah, I sent a message out to the team. I could turn my phone into a hotspot. I didn't bring a charger though. Yeah, Jory, she got the message for somebody. I don't know if somebody can load in or what.
Next, the the band will head to the Viking island of Berk to meet up with Hiccup and his Dragon Toothless.
Yeah.
Featuring the Mount Gilead Color Guard and Majorettes, prepare to fly high as the band performs music from the hit movie series How to Train Your Dragon.
right, glad you're with us for Knox Community Hospital halftime show with it 12-8 in favor of Mount Gilead over Danville. Do want to apologize for some of the technical issues. Our team is working through that, trying to get this resolved for everybody, but we will indeed go with some of our halftime stats that we have prepared for you, and
even if the picture doesn't look the greatest, I mean, they get to hear your celestial voice, Kurt.
Well, there you go. They get to hear your voice. So,
I mean, some people say I'm the Barry White of my generation.
Okay.
No, not really. I'd never heard that.
At least you know who Barry White is.
Yeah, I do know who Barry White is. Oh yeah.
What about some of these numbers, my man?
Man, I tell you what. Without even looking at the numbers. Mount Gilead dominated the first 16 minutes of that game. They on both sides of the ball. They just did. However, Danville, they showed their grit, they showed their tenacity, and that last 8 minutes, they had their way. So even though, now if we do look at the stats, they're relatively even. Passing yards, we're obviously not surprised. Not surprised at the passing yards being 0 for Mount Gilead.
What was it, 17 for the other? Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get that fixed. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's like, wow, 198. But rushing-wise, you look at that number, that's a positive number, man. I mean, these are the officially unofficial stats. But the fact that they were able to get in the ballpark-ish of 100 yards rushing against this defense, that speaks to Danville's ability to really stick with the run, the RPO, and make it work. Even in total yards, yes, again, Mount Gilead dominated. Again, we're not surprised at that. That's not the story. The fact is they dominated, and Danville still came out swinging, and they're right in this game, man. Mount Gilead, they had that turnover in the end zone, a great interception by Aiden Mickley, and that was really the game changer, game saver for Danville, and nice job by him to do that. But again, we're looking at penalties, and penalties have really hurt Mount Gilead in what they're trying to do. So it will be an interesting second half, and I know that Mount Gilead's going to give their big heavy dose of Carson Barnum, and we're going to see if Danville can handle that.
No doubt about it, yes. Barnum has continued to impress throughout this season, and, man, he is definitely fun to watch, and is a tremendous talent.
He reminds me of, I said Mike Allstott earlier.
Yeah,
but
I remember him a little ways ago, but I remember him.
He does not punish. Mike Allstott was not necessarily a punisher. Barnum really reminds me of Jerome Bettis. And Bettis was just a bruiser punisher. You hurt to tackle him.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't bother with that.
Right. So he reminds me a lot of that.
All right, as we get things started here in the third quarter, and no doubt about it, as you noted, Mount Gilead, so many strong things, especially on the defensive side, and Barnum running the football, and we'll see what Danville is able to do.
They have still gone with spread, but they've tightened up their formations, so it's not so much 4 or 5 wide. As you see here, twins to the left, but they're playing tight on the close side of the field.
First and 10, 34-yard line. Ridgeway hands it off. Wallace fight through. Across the 40. Good play. Proper on the tackle.
Yeah, that really hard, tough sledding run. You think about, again, if we're running against that great Mount Gilead front, if you can sustain some sort of even bouncing off and getting some yards after contact against this defense, nice job by Danville.
I definitely need to correct myself. Yeah, Fricky clearly the one on that tackle for Mount Gilead. All right, so second down and 7, 41-yard line. Snap back. Here we go for Cyren. And he's pushed back. Yeah.
There's that Mount Gilead defensive line really coming through. The backers running downhill on that, and you see just a big gang tackle, and it's a loss of 1 or 2 yards on that. And that was not so much Danville executing poorly. It was just Mount Gilead making a great play on that. And nice job on the left side of that, on the lend there, 53. I have I'll have a 53 on mine.
Oh,
My sheet.
yeah, it should be a St. Clair. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, they did make some changes. Yeah, sorry about that. Pass far side.
Boy.
Incomplete right there.
Incomplete. And again, I'll be honest, that's not a bad pass by Nolan Ridgway. That's it. You're going from hash over to the other half of the field. Perhaps, and they did that at the very first possession of the game. That's a really hard to throw. Those are NFL throws. And so that's nothing on Ridgway. Those are just hard throws to make, and an incompletion on there is not always bad. Getting ready to punt.
Indeed, on 4th down, and we know who punts. It is Ridgway himself.
Cordell.
Punter in the KMAC.
He's a Cordell of the KMAC.
The Cordell. See, I know who you're talking about with that.
The Cordell of the KMAC, man. He's Mr. Everything for Danville.
Wow,
And,
okay.
So, he does a great job, man. He's a great athlete and seemed like a nice kid down there walking around the field.
Certainly.
And so, those are good program kids. And the best thing about him, he comes back next year. I mean, looking at this roster, Danville is going to be really good next year. So, and they're good this year, but next year, all those upperclassmen, seniors, are going to be fantastic.
Oh, so they faked him out a little bit that time, put it on the ground.
Yeah. Hard-nosed run. Yeah, man. Great tackle there by Groenberg.
Yeah.
I mean, golly.
He's so reliable.
You're just getting punched in the mouth, and that's hard to do, man. It's not fun. So, nice job by that young man. Good run also.
2nd down, 1 from the 23. On the right side. Yep.
Wow.
That's good. Got that 1st down.
It just he's as persistent as a golden retriever that once fed at 6 a.m.
Okay.
I mean, it is positive yards, 4 or 5 yards at least every time, man. And that's why his average yard per carry is 6 per 7. It's just 6.7.
That's excellent. 1st and 10. 27-yard line. That's how you keep getting those first downs. And here we go with Barnum once again across the 30-yard line.
Barnum to the right side, near side.
I was almost hesitant. I was almost hesitant to say his average is 6.7. Do you know about the 6.7 meme? The 6.7 meme?
I'm a little bit behind.
Okay,
I need to catch up there.
Our listeners out there that are middle school teachers or are younger, they're like, 6.7. Yeah.
That's what's going on.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I had to. I won't make any references again to that.
2nd down at 631-yard line. Well, you'll keep our middle schoolers tuned in perhaps as they go with our run play here and maybe a yard or two.
Yeah, honestly, as just a belly play again, nice job by Danville, only keeping that to a yard or two. And it's 3rd and short. It depends on perspective, right? 3rd and short for Mount Gilead. But for Danville, it's like, hey, 3rd and 4, hey, baby, we can, Mount Gilead's going to have to work to get that 4 if they're going to keep running belly with Barnum on that. So this defensive line for Danville, this is where they pony up, and let's see what they come out with, and still 4-6 type formation.
3rd and 4, 33-yard line. Ricky keeps it. Oh, but then Bill's all over him right there. Nowhere to go. Wow. Just going to bring on a 4th down.
Hey, great job by Danville. Mount Gilead, did they get a little too cute there? I don't know, maybe. But if you got the train that's rolling, you keep that train rolling. But great job by Danville. Good pursuit. They kind of sniffed that out, that there was going to be a little misdirection and change up there from the norm. Nice job by the defense. And, hey, they may have not been doing well the first 2/3 of the first half, but, boy, they are getting the ball back.
4th and 8. Oh, this one straight up in the air. Yikes.
Nice.
Not quite what they had in mind on that one, that's for sure. Oof.
No. That was looks like great pressure from Justice Tharp from Danville.
Yeah.
Great pressure on the punter, and man, that makes you tighten up a little bit, and you're like, "Woo, I don't want to get hit by that guy." And so,
Tharp's, he's a strong hitter, no doubt.
Yeah, tight end, defensive end, 6'2",
right.
6'2", 205. I'd be a little nervous running at me too, you know.
Oh man!
So Mount Gilead's going to have to rely on their defense here.
There's a 38-yard line. Great field position here for Danville. Trailing by 4. Quarterback Ridgway hands it off. Wallace. Cyren tries to squeak away, but held on to. Good tackle there by Lane Reiser.
Yeah, 4-3 defense there by Mount Gilead. And I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of 4-3 here. That way you try and close up gaps that might exist up front, but you free up your backers. So again, they're going to have to try and keep everything inside. Danville was able to execute a little bit inside the first half, though, so with the RPO.
2nd and 8, 36-yard line. From the gun, Ridgway takes off, a shovel pass right side to Wallace. And he's still going.
Oh, he's still going.
Cyren Wallace.
Keep pipping those
wheels.
wheels.
My word, look at that play for Wallace.
Oh, boy, I tell you what.
First down, obviously, for Danville.
Hey,
Why is he exciting?
That is that speed. That's the speed I was talking about. That can happen, and he gets that one step, the direction, bang, and he is off. My goodness. Well done, young man. Good run, and it was just good pursuit by Mount Gilead, but, man, he just kept churning.
There they go back onto the ground. This time Wallace not able to break free.
That was Bentley Sampson, I believe. Bentley Sampson running the ball? I think it's
They
Sampson
switched
running.
numbers.
Oh, did they switch
Yeah,
Oh, good
right.
grief.
I know. So, that caught me
Oh,
early,
goodness,
too.
yeah.
But then I recognized their running style.
I got
and
you.
then,
Yeah, I see it. I see it now, yep.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. That's not Danville. That's just that Mount Gilead line. It's a good line, man. So, I mean, there was a good option there that Danville ran because you suck in those lens and wrens, and they pitched it off and they execute that. But, again, that's a great line by Mount Gilead. Way to come back and bounce back off that play before.
With that 3-yard loss, 2nd down and 13 from the 13-yard line. Quarterback has the snap. Here goes for Ridgway. Uses a blocker. Heads to the outside.
He
has it. Indeed.
Oh, baby.
No flags. A touchdown for Danville. 13-yard play for Nolan Ridgway.
Man, great play. They tripped single outs to the left, and they had they brought in their tight end to keep it tight on the line. And, man, that's just a great run. Not much Mount Gilead could do other than that. Then, you have your outside backer maybe kind of cheating over a little bit more. But that's a great play by Danville. Good job. And just like that, you got yourself a lead for the Danville Blue Devils. And Mount Gilead kind of playing a little bit behind the 8 ball now. Interesting
All right,
to see
what they do, yeah.
I saw them doing kicks before the game, and a little bit of a struggle, so this might not be a bad idea. Let your athletes play and have the ball.
Ridgway, he is quite an athlete.
There it is. Ooh.
And,
he got it in.
He got in there for 2 more. So, Mount Gilead is now trailing in this contest as the visitors from Danville starting to assert themselves.
I'm a fan of sports psychology, and I'm looking at the Mount Gilead bench. Some of them have their heads down, but some of them look like, I don't want to say defeated, but they realize, oh, man, we just got smacked in the mouth. So it's going to be up to these leaders. They got a lot of seniors. Hey, guys, keep your heads up. Keep playing. Keep plugging away. Dominate the line of scrimmage, and just trust in that. But, yeah, Danville's athletes, they start to take over a little bit on that drive. And so Mount Gilead, it's about changing culture. And Coach Reed over at Mount Gilead is all about changing culture. And so Mount Gilead's finally turning a little bit of a stone over, and so they want to turn that leaf over. They want to keep that culture turning in a positive direction. So it's going to be interesting to see how Mount Gilead comes out here this possession.
Absolutely. Well.
I
That's why they play a full game.
Darn right. They don't play one-quarter games. Boy, nice job by Danville to respond. And Mount Gilead, they've got themselves a ball game here in their home stadium. There's no JV game tomorrow either for them, apparently. They just announced
Oh,
that.
yeah, right. So there you go.
This
is the focus.
Nothing to lose.
That's right. They're going for it. All right. Well, 16-12. Danville with the lead.
Squibbed out of bounds.
Yep. So that'll be a penalty for sure. And they get some options on how they want to handle it.
The ball out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
I think. I mean, obviously, I would obviously take your.
The ball will be pushed at 35-yard line. First down.
Yep, that's the rule.
Yeah, that's one of the options to take it 25 yards in front of the free kick line. So that does put it to the 35-yard line.
That is that's a smart play.
Yeah, indeed.
That's the investing in mutual funds.
Okay.
Quality of taking the penalty. That's a safe bet. Do that.
First and 10, 35. Now with a little bit of adversity, we'll see how they handle it here.
With
nice Tyler
play.
Haar on the right side. He's grooving, but put down. It doesn't wind up being a large gain there, if anything. See where they spot it.
Yeah, that play looked to develop a little bit slower, but those backers, man, again, that 4-6 bear, man, they or version of it, they've been kind of squeezing their backer a little back. Sorry to sound redundant, but that's hard to run against sweeping down. If you're doing that, you got to run quick and get to the play, and it just didn't execute fast enough. Danville made a good stop.
Second down to 9, 36-yard line. They go to Barnum here. Yeah, he's all reliable to the 40-yard line. So not able really to spring free, but it's still nonetheless a positive game to set third down.
All reliable is right. And so you give yourself a third and manageable.
Indeed. All right.
Here we go. Yeah, and then here we go. If you're Mount Gilead, if you're Danville, it's going to be probably a run. There's only been one pass that's been interception, so interesting to see how they're breaking out of it. Look how they're breaking out of their 4-6.
35 from the 40. Haar, let's see. Oh, yeah. He's
first
got
down.
what he needs. Tyler Haar, first down. Mount Gilead.
Wow. Danville, they made the right call defensively. Mount Gilead just made a better play, getting that ball to the outside on the open end of the field, and Danville just didn't get there in time. I mean, they got the first down by half a yard,
Absolutely.
So they just didn't get there in time. Good job by both teams.
46-yard line, still in their own territory. Mount Gilead with the ball. A late handoff that time, and heard that Danville was ready for him. Not much room there for Barnum.
It makes you wonder, was that a misdirection, or something was
seemed
weird.
A bit off on that play.
It did not look right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the intention of the play, but I would scratch that one off the list if I'm Gilead too. The way that Danville's defense is pinning their ears back, I don't know if I want to delay anything. Danville's feeling pretty confident about themselves defensively.
Sure.
So
yes.
Run plays at work, and this gentleman with the last name Barnum works.
Second down and 8, 48-yard line.
Oh, nice run.
Yeah, look at that. He might have it. We'll see.
Boy.
He is really close.
That young man told me to shut my mouth. Nice job coming across, going up the A-gap. Wow, great blocking by the Mount Gilead front. Just opening that hole, and, man, he hit it and hit the crease. And that is one of those things where, you start using Barnum as a decoy a little bit. It can work. They're on the right side of the field, though.
44-yard line, first and 10. Barnum's got it again. Running up. Doesn't quite get to the 40-yard line, does he?
And I'm sure he's in condition. He's in much better shape than I am. Lord knows that. But, you start running a guy over and over again. It can punish a defense, but it can punish your back too, because he's a punishing back. And it was said by Coach Reed, Danville is synonymous with physicality.
Yes.
And so maybe
the
the backs are feeling that a little bit.
Second down and 8 from the 42-yard line. Yeah, Mike Reed, he knows what he's talking about, doesn't he? All right, handing it off here hard. They're finding something with him.
Yep.
But this time, Danville brings him down.
That was the exact same sweep play which Har had that big takeoff for the first down. That time, he did get positive yards, but now you got 3rd and long. Granted, they're still on their right side of the field.
Absolutely.
But, so you're in a dangerous territory. If you only get a yard or two, you have to start thinking about punting. If you get about 3 or 4 yards here, you could go for it.
Okay.
But you also have to think, you're trailing. Do you want to pinch a team down? I mean, we only have 1 minute left in this third quarter, Kurt.
Wow. Yeah, it is moving. 3rd down and 7, 41-yard line in Danville territory.
Oh, wow, nice play.
Look at that surge.
That was
You like it.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I mean, he didn't even crouch to get down. He just got the ball, and he hit the A-gap. It was almost like you'd seen a comic strip or something.
That's how you got to do it sometimes. Hey,
man.
And they give it to him.
Hey, buddy.
They give it to him. Yeah, they were debating it, but yeah, it is a first down indeed.
It works. It's ugly as homemade soap, but that worked. Oh, my gosh. He just stood straight up. The defense didn't have time to react to it.
Right.
Before he knew it, he was running through the second level, and the linebacker was like, oh, hey. Now they're going to bring a measurement out here.
Oh, so yeah. So
get your note card. Get your note cards ready.
Right.
You know how remember the what was the NFL play? I think it was where they got the note card out.
Yes, right. It's that close, and now they declare it again. Yeah.
Oh, and Danville's kind of contesting that. I was joking about the note card thing, but
they're like, "Hey, how do you call that a first down? We're right here. We see it.
We see it too.
Bring your card."
I don't know what to say. You're at the place where the center field is purple and white, so I guess it's the first down. Sorry, boys.
First and 10, 34-yard line as the Indians matriculate. Back to Barnum, but yeah, that's the thing. The defense is always set on Barnum, so It is kind of hard to break free. He's got to get those blocks, and a lot of times he does. That time, not so much.
Was not there, and that's the thing. You can see Danville taking some momentum away from that running game with Barnum, and that's why early and often it worked for Mount Gilead. Well, now Danville's adjusted, so we're going to go back into this fourth quarter here. They're going to let it bleed out, and they're going to try and dominate the clock, but Danville's feeling real good about themselves going over that bench.
All right, as we head toward the end of the third, and there we are. So 3 in the books, and it is a tight one. Danville 16, Mount Gilead 12. Back for the fourth.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
OH.REPORT brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
while we were at commercial.
Okay.
It was a quarterback by committee run by Fricky, and he got 4 yards. Good run by him.
Right on. Just making sure that our audio is on, and it is.
Positive run, and there's another positive run for Mount Gilead. That's what you want to see. That's what you need. A positive run down the field.
Yeah, broken flighterer, yeah.
So it's 4th down, 4th and 2. You got to go for it. It's 12-16. But this is the most important play of the game for both teams right here, so far.
So yeah,
so
indeed,
far,
indeed.
Yeah. So that could be anything. I tell you what, you haven't run Barnum really here. These last couple plays so I think they're going to talk about this.
Timeout.
Yep. Timeout, Mount Gilead.
Okay.
That's the first time out of the half.
I tell you what, man, Nolan Ridgway walking over to the Danville bench. He's excited, trying to pump up that crowd.
Yeah, I mean.
And you know what? I'm just going to say it. You know, and we called a game last year together at, I think it's Upper Sandusky. Right?
Oh, yeah. I remember.
And you know what? This week has been a rough week. Lots of different reasons.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, there's all sorts of reasons. At plus 9-11 yesterday, there's so many things that are just, it's hard, right? Just hard living. But you know what? There's nothing as beautiful as football in Ohio on a Friday night.
No doubt about it.
There's no politics. There's no hatred except for the other team wanting to beat them. You're right. But man,
a fun hatred. Really.
It's more of
a fun hatred.
Yeah, it's
right.
sports.
Rivalry type.
It's
rivalry.
Exactly.
But
man, just beautiful evening, beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's real comfortable tonight.
These kids are out here playing hard, having fun. Brad Varys and his crew doing a great job on the stripes. And, I mean, it's beautiful. If you get to a game, folks, if you can get to a game, support these kids.
4th and 2. Here we go. We keep
Oh, boy, that's close.
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I cannot tell.
All right, go get your note cards.
Right. Somebody, anybody.
Oh, boy. This is all going to be dependent on spot.
I have not seen any official make any sort of declaration.
Both teams are pointing.
So they may just need to spot the ball and bring out the change.
Oh, boy.
Danville's feeling confident. And good defensive stand there for the Blue Devils. Oh, my goodness.
It was so quiet in here, Kirkwood. Everyone was just highly anticipating what was going to be done here in those 10 seconds. Whew.
Wow, my goodness.
Cut the tension with a knife, buddy. I was
I was feeling it up here.
Everyone's
no
waiting.
Doubt about it.
Both teams said they had it. Boy, so that tells you that was close. And, man, you hate saying it because it's cliche, but a game of inches.
All right, so this could be a really important drive here for Danville.
Got to
trying to
bleed that
work
clock.
some clock. Exactly. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Snap here. He keeps it, For a moment, I thought he handed it off, but he didn't. He kept it.
Hey, listen, he made the right read. The lend was right on Cyren. Listen, Cyren, that was a great read. It was a great read, but the nose tackle just made an even better play. He was right there. That play was doomed either way. That wasn't Danville. It was Mount Gilead making a great play. Again, you're playing this great defense, and they've been able to move the ball, but this is where those big boys up front, I mean, you got a bunch of older guys up there. See what they do.
2nd and 11, 23. Wallace maneuvering left side, but that attempted stretch, really no room.
Yeah, again, it appears that there's an attempt to try and delay a little bit of clock and bleed the clock. Mount Gilead's ready for that.
Absolutely.
That was a whole team pursuit. Good run out there by Wallace to trying to get an open space and cut up.
For sure.
A la Darren Sproles, but, I mean, he's 3rd in the conference in rushing, but, boy, Mount Gilead just swallowed him up there.
3rd and 10, 25-yard line. Important defensive stand here for Mount Gilead. Quarterback, Ridgeway, rolls right, throws on a run.
Good play.
And it is caught on the near side by Wesley Payne. No, and it's close, right? He might have it, I don't know.
It's going to be real close.
Oh, it looks like they're marking it back from where he tried to imply that he had it.
Yeah. I mean, he fell forward, so I don't know. That's an 8.5-yard pass.
Yeah, they're looking to measure it once again, right?
And the cheeseburgers are out there yelling at the refs, and just let them do the job, let them figure it out. But
got to get it right. That's
right,
really the key. I know, right?
But nice catch by Wes Payne there, and way to cut up there and try and get that to be close. And nice job by the defense, the secondary attack, bringing him down. So they made that close, and that was a great play. Team leader in receptions. That's who you'd figure they'd be going at right there. So well done. Nice throw by Ridgeway. Good choice.
All right, we're gonna take a look here. See,
this like the third or fourth close one tonight.
Yeah,
that's great. What a game!
Some are liking it. Nope, did not make it.
Yeah,
it was that spot. Yeah, right. And I'm not saying it was the wrong spot, but yeah, that was the difference.
And that's the thing. We're up here, but that sideline official, the line judge, he's sitting there and he saw it. And if he went down, and a double. Oh, yeah, where they got the ball. Yep, I get you. Okay, well, hey, you're Danville here, 4th down and a foot.
Very short, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
you got the lead. Oh, boy. Okay, now this is the new most important play of the game.
It is. I mean, they're going for it here.
They're going for it.
I mean, wow.
That's gutsy.
It's very gutsy because if they don't get it, they're down. They're up only 4.
Up only 4.
That's the thing.
And Mount Gilead will bleed that clock. And here they are running out of it.
Okay, here we go. 4th and about 1.
Each side. Yep.
Ridgeway.
Maybe they're trying to get him to. Oh.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to snap it.
Yeah, they're trying to get him.
See if they can get him to jump. They have earlier in the game. Oh, and discipline there by the Indians.
Good thought by Danville. Nice discipline by Mount Gilead.
That's their first time out of the half.
It's always a given. Once you go up to under center and you don't snap immediately, it's a bluff.
Right? Yeah,
just call it a bluff.
How many times do you see them go up real fast, hesitate, and then snap it?
Yeah, it's very uncommon.
Indeed,
so
indeed.
If they don't go in the first hut, then. Yeah, just call timeout.
As I have a moment here, just want to thank our sponsors, Knox Community Hospital, the Endzone Bar and Grill, Buckeye Training and Fitness Academy, North Central State College, American Homestead Exteriors, Killbuck Savings Bank, and Schmidt Security Pro. Thank you so much for
some good businesses there, Kirk.
For sure,
hey,
right?
Man,
we definitely encourage everyone to support. Yes,
yeah,
they're supporting our student athletes,
supporting us and supporting
keeping
kids.
us live and free. Right? No doubt about it. For sure, good call. All right.
Got Cordell Stewart back there getting ready to punt. Now,
some of the youngsters are gonna have to look up who Cordell Stewart is.
This is just my brain, but how awesome would it be if they did a fake here? Because look, Mount Gilead, they were calling for the fake. Now they're going back to return.
Yeah, so here comes the punt from Ridgeway. Man, he looks good on those punts.
Yeah, Peter, poison.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at the roll.
That is outstanding work by Nolan Ridgeway. I mean, you've got to give this young man credit.
Hey.
He averages 45 yards.
He does.
On these punts. That's clearly tops in the KMAC. And, I mean, there are D1 college schools who would like that number.
They would love to have that. Yeah, you're getting 45 yards of punt lead, and he's leading the league not even close by 7 yards.
Oh,
so, yeah. I mean, boy, that will increase the old average there, Kirk. I would say.
Yes, it will.
And more than anything else, that's a long field for 9 minutes.
1st and 10 from the 11. Mount Gilead down 4 in the 4th. Fricky hands off to Barnum. Oh, he's still spinning around. He's still up, but they're going to whistle this one. Yep. Interesting.
I hate I don't want to sound presumptuous, but Mount Gilead has to score on this drive. This is it.
Okay.
They have to.
Okay.
The way they move the ball, the speed at which they move the ball, it's going to probably, unless barring some sort of unforeseen circumstance, they're going to have to capitalize here.
2nd and 5, 15. It's Har on the move right side and tries to split through some, but past the 20-yard line.
Yeah, nice job getting the ball into empty space, open space out there on the far side of the field, and executed to get that first down.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good point. I've got 12 first downs for Mount Gilead in this game, but now this is the drive they want. Back to work on the ground. Carson Barnum.
And again, here's the thing. Danville, with their front, they're expecting a run. For Mount Gilead, you take a chance and try and catch them off guard. I mean, you're 0 for 1 with the INT. That's what I mean.
That's the problem, right? Makes you a little gun shy.
It makes you gun shy, correct. And so, but it would catch Danville off guard.
2nd and 5 from 26. Yeah, because the ability is there. It just didn't work that one time as they on the ground. And
the difficult thing about it, though, trying to pass out of wing T, it's hard to get players down the field vertically in that. It's so difficult. You have to – oh, we got an injury here. This young man, who he is here. I can't see a number.
It did appear to be Aiden Mickley.
Oh.
And yes, all right, they are definitely attending to him. And
Yep.
I mean, yeah,
It's Spalding, Ashton Spalding.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Is that
Okay.
15? Unless they changed his number, too.
Right, yeah, I know they were doing a little of that, but yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, it is actually Spalding, not Mickley. So,
Yep,
yeah,
6'2", 190 senior, if that's him. So good to see him getting up and walking off on his own volition. But again,
absolutely.
Third down short. But we're already down to 7 minutes, Kirk.
Right.
So.
Okay. 3rd down and 3.
They do have a wideout.
One in motion. Going back to Barnum on the ground. And we'll see about the forward progress.
Carson Barnum up the middle, stopped by
the cornerback, Wes Payne. It's just a stock block that's coming at you, and you can tell it. But you got the first down.
All right.
Boy, I tell you what.
Late call, but they'll definitely take it. Good job there for Barnum. He knew what he needed. Okay.
They have had some fortuitous calls go their way from the knee down on the reception there by Danville down there a few minutes ago to some close first downs. So they got to take advantage of those game of inches, like I said earlier.
1st and 10 from the 31. We go back onto the ground. And this time Flatterer with that carry.
They've got 2 timeouts left. And again, we're already down to 6 minutes. They're going to have to break a big run here at some point. They have to. They have to break some sort of big run the way they run the ball. So there has to be something that stops the clock. You can't use your timeouts. So they're going to have to break a big run here. They're going to have to speed it up. Almost a no-huddle kind of offense.
Down 4. Here we go. Yeah, so they're keeping it on the ground. It's right. You got to watch the clock, but also you got to get those first downs. Yeah.
And so that was that second down there. Well, yeah, you got to get a first down here. But if you get a good gain on first down, it opens up your playbook to where you might try and surprise someone. But Danville's doing a great job of not letting them get that long play, and they're making it difficult for Mount Gilead. You can inchworm your way down the field, but it's hard to do that when you don't have much time.
Got to get to the 41, 3rd and 6, 35-yard line. Mount Gilead. Yep, wow. Back to work. Barnum. Ooh, yeah, that's Danville was ready for him there.
Danville had a 6-man front on that one. Not a 4-6 bear. They were doing the 6-4 bear. That is about as ultra aggressive as you can be as a defense. That's the highest level of, So, hey, that paid off for Danville. But here we are, Mount Gilead. They are, they've got it. They've got to get a first down here, or they may be in trouble. So, see if Danville holds here.
4th and 4. Yeah, given the score. Gotta go. And he goes to the air. Puts it up. Let's say. Has a man downfield. He's caught it.
Wow.
It's Wyatt Long, who's a backup quarterback for this team. And obviously he can get out there and do a little run and catch.
Yeah, Danville had great pursuit on the quarterback, but just did not get there in time. And there it was. We knew, like I said, Kirk, they're going to have to get a big chunk to try and keep this going. Now Danville's they've got to breathe. They've got to breathe and just go back to your home base. Trust your athleticism.
Wow, as we bring you back to live play.
Ooh, that was almost a hold there on Mount Gilead. It's real close. But, well, there is where there's a will, there's a way. And if you're only 1 for 2 for passing, and Kirk, I didn't even write down how long that pass was.
No.
I wasn't ready for it.
Oh, that's right.
Wasn't ready for it.
We'll try to recalculate. We'll think back on it, And we may have some backup here in the booth, too. 2nd down and 8 here from the 30-yard line. Right? That's funny. Oh, nice off move there for Har. As they all hang on to him, and he is just showing the determination. Well done, Tyler Har.
Way to keep
First
the
down.
legs pushing. Yeah.
Beautifully done.
Yeah, and hey, here's the thing. The Danville players were right on him, man. They were bringing him down, but he just kept the legs turning. And it's hard to bring that down, man. That train's a running.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Har, why not? He wants it. He's moving!
He's
Tyler Har in for a 21-yard score!
giving him the lead.
Touchdown, Mount Gilead!
Oh, we do this with the lights here? Wow. Here is the problem, though. You gave a really good offense a lot of time. So it's nowhere close to being over. But yeah, you want to try and kick this extra point to make it at least a 3. Yep, and that's what they're doing. Nice run by
Back it
Mount
on the
Gilead.
board if they can do it. Yeah, Cole Fricky, who is a veteran, and he knows what he's got to do. Logan Slider on the hold. Has it, puts it down. Kick it. Oh, no.
I think it's tipped. I think it's blocked.
It might have been,
think
so that does not work. But here we are with under 3 to play. Mount Gilead has taken the lead, and we will come back for the conclusion, perhaps, for this contest here at Mount Gilead.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
We are back at Mount Gilead where they are energized. The kick! Let's see!
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Who's got the ball?
They got each other pointing. There's a lot of damage going down there.
Looks like they're saying that Danville's
ball.
Wow.
Sigh of relief for the Blue Devils.
Tell me about it. That could have been disastrous.
Wow. Hey, nice job by Mount Gilead. Boy, they were putting all their cards on the table right there, and it almost paid off for them. Now, in all seriousness, though, with a lot of these squib kicks, you might be losing. It's worth 10 yards, maybe. You're thinking about, okay, Ridgeway, kicking-wise, he'd have to kick a field goal to win this game. That's worth the gamble. Way to go, Danville, to recover that, though. Good job for them.
First and 10, 41-yard line. Ridgeway under the pressure, throws it far side and complete to Perper. I think. Was he out of bounds? Oh, it may have been out of bounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing. Watching the Utica game film, they were always one player, one play away from little things, and it caught up with them. That was one of those things where that throw needs to be right at the chest.
Ooh, yeah.
He was there. He was open. It was just he led him with the throw rather than hit him where he is.
Second down and 10, 41-yard line. Danville with it, down by 2 with 2:43 to go in the fourth. Let's see. Low snap. He's got it. Steps up, uncorks it. Near side incomplete.
Wow. Great throw.
Third down.
Great throw, better defense. And it went in and out of his hands, but the defender was right there making his life difficult. But a nice toss there by Ridgeway. Right in the breadbasket area. Arms out, just couldn't corral it in. And looks like we may have a timeout. I don't know who, though.
Yeah. Who called that timeout?
I don't know. I didn't see anyone point yet. And they both have 2 timeouts on the – I don't know.
Right. So, they don't – they haven't declared it here on the board. If we find it out, we'll mark it. Yeah.
Nota bene. But so here we are, 2 incomplete passes. And so you got third and long. Of course, everything's 4 downs from here. But if you're Danville, an RPO is not a bad option here. But you've got to get at least half the yards here to make it. Oh, it was an injury, Kirk.
Okay, gotcha.
It was an injury.
Fair enough.
Aiden Mickley, young man who had that great INT in the end zone. Coach Blum's really high on him and really believes in Mickley. And
absolutely, yeah.
He's a great player, great kid, and so at least he's getting off the field by himself, unfortunately hobbling.
Yeah, real slowly he is getting off. All right.
So, I don't know if he'll be back with the amount of time that's left. So, again, that's where the youth of Danville, someone's got to step up.
Someone must step up. And, you talk about youth. We know about Briggs, so maybe he gets a touch. They go to Cyren instead. There we go, the sophomore.
Wow, that's it.
He's not able to get the first down.
But he got down to make it manageable. Third and manageable. That's the key. Or fourth and manageable.
Yeah, they're on a fourth down.
So 4th and 6. Hey, you know what? That's better than trying to throw for it and then you're stuck with 4th and 10. So this is the not quite the ball game, but it's going to be really close because Danville called for the
timeout. Yeah.
So this is ball game. They're putting all their cards on the table, and so somewhere in the back of that playbook, there's I think you need that green playbook from the water boy. Get some sort of crazy play here and try and sustain this drive for Danville. And Mount Gilead, they've got to play containment. If they're going to play man and play hard man and be physical because it's going to be coming at them, whether it's by pass or some sort of run to the open side. But I'm looking at the open side of the field. It's close to us. And if I were running or running a nice little out, that's where I'd be going. And, here we go. The wide is really wide near the numbers. That tells you everything's going to be happening.
Here we go. They are indeed going.
Right there. Inside route.
It's intercepted. An interception. And it is long again. Ryan Long. He's going to the house. Oh, a touchdown.
Way.
Mount Gilead wanting to finish this off. Ryan Long with a pick 6.
Oh, my.
Who would have thought?
Oh. And here's the thing. Danville had the right play. They set their man extremely wide. That's going to be an inside slant. So that was the right call. But, man, Wyatt Long read it like a book. And great play call, but great play by that young man. Step in front of that. Otherwise, that probably would have been caught, and we'd still talking about Danville Drive. It's an 8-point game, so it's still yeah, not a bad call by Mount Gilead. Calm down, call timeout, slow down your breathing and your heartbeat. You're excited. This point here is going to be the ball game. This is going to be the ball game. So you want to make sure everyone's calm, collected, take some deep breaths. And if you're Danville, take this free timeout. Hey, you know, we already got our hands on one of these before. We need to do that again. So you needed to make another great play on the special teams end. But
yeah, just if we can have a moment, look at what this team has already done. You know, a triad, the big win there, 31-6. Tight win here at home versus Upper Sandusky, 7-6. We had that one for you last week, 21-7 on the road at Grove City Christian.
That's going to end up being a good team. You watch Grove City Christian. But, I mean, Fredericktown's a great team coming up.
That's their next opponent, right?
Yeah, so, and then you always got Northmore, and you got Loudonville and Cardington. Of course, Cardington. Everyone knows about Cardington and their offense.
All right, and did he get in? Yes, he got the 2.
Wow. Well, you don't want to quite tell the fat lady to start warming up, but it's going to take a miracle of miracles.
This is one of those situations we'll just keep it here.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's actually a smart play by Mount Gilead. You know, Danville's doing a great job on the kicks, so why not go with something that you know and something you know works? That gets you those couple yards. So, good play by Mount Gilead, good choice.
So impressive.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I tell you, the Mount Gilead Fredericktown game next week, that's going to be a doozy.
That is going to be on.
It's going to be a good game.
Woo!
And yeah, I know Wyatt Denny at Cardington. I know he's a
beast,
good,
yeah.
But Carson Barnum, I mean,
full respect for Barnum,
absolutely. Right? His bruise running opens up so many things offensively, in that wing.
All right, here we go. Danville
jump on
in
ball.
a desperation situation.
Yeah, you will see a 5 wide probably from here on. But you might want to keep someone back there to block because, again, you pin their ears back on defense, and you know you got a good line full of good players up front coming at you. This is one of those things where the thing that Mount Gilead has, those offensive and defensive line, you think about those great LSU Alabama teams, you know, from 10, 12 years ago, how the trenches just dominated and were the difference. That was the difference tonight for Mount Gilead.
Looking to finish it off. First and 10, 32-yard line. Danville running out of time and options. Pass. Oh, that one is good.
Good play.
Over the middle. That one is complete. Did go out of bounds. Ashton Spalding, good job.
Yep, stop the clock. Nice job. And Spalding making that play after getting beat up here not too long ago. So nice job, young man. Way to come back. So again, Mount Gilead, keep everything in front of you. Everything in front of you. They are going to nickel. Yep, they're going nickel. So, looks like a nickel or a version of.
Under 2 to play. First and 10, 45-yard line. Danville with the ball, trailing by 10. Quarterback Ridgway has the snap. Gets the protection. Throws. Ooh, it's incomplete over the middle.
Yeah, they're going back to play that middle zone. The linebackers covering the men, but playing the zone. And that allowed.
When we may have an injury. Appears that we do on the Danville side.
Yeah. Young man's down. Oh, is that a.
Oh, it looks like it is.
Is that Ridgway?
Yeah, it looks like it is Ridgway. So.
Okay, well, everyone hold their breath.
Exactly. They'll check on the Nolan, obviously, and he's been playing so hard out there, and
Yes,
it's just it's a tough game, and that's kind of what can happen out there is you just got to keep battling. And we take a look at what they have worked through so far this season. Started off with the victory at Worthington Christian. Then had that loss that you were talking about, Scott, at Utica. Then bounced back last week versus Lucas with the 12-point win. And here we are trailing by 10 here at Mount Gilead. And, gosh, it doesn't get any easier. Northmore coming up next week.
At least they've got him a home. That's the thing.
True.
They got
True
Northmore
words.
home. And then you got Loudonville, and then, of course, you got the Denny machine. So, both teams, they go from the fire into the or from the pan to the fire, proverbially.
Right.
Backup quarterback
here.
here.
Oh, no. Yeah, Ridgeway.
Yep.
I mean, he's up. That's good. But, he clearly is in some pain as he slowly walks back. And,
Parker Proper is the backup quarterback.
There you go. Yeah.
Number 13. And he's warming up over on the sidelines. And
6'2" freshman.
Hey, he's going to be the man. Most likely, he's probably going to be the man, by roster here in a couple years. And it's a good opportunity for him to get some leadership opportunity. Do the best he can. It's where you just say, young man, we're not expecting you to lift 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Just do the best you can.
Do the best you can. And they need points quickly. Second down and 10, 45-yard line, down by 10 with 1:50 to go in the fourth. And it is the backup quarterback, Parker Proper. Here he moves to the left side, puts it up, and it's a bit too high for Spalding.
But, hey, rolling out to your left, that's a hard throw. His footwork on release was a little shoddy. That's normal for a young quarterback.
Right.
But his footwork getting out there was very nice. So his footwork on release, he had his foot way out in front of him, and that's going to throw off your accuracy. But his footwork getting out and to waggle out on a weak side like that, that's hard to do. Good job. Good things you see from a young quarterback. Take the positives.
3rd and 10, 45-yard line, still down by 10. Time winding down. Set up a screen. Here we go. Cyren Wallace. He's got some room. Let's see here. Cyren is on the loose. Here he comes on the near side.
He's in.
And he's going to take it to the house.
Wow.
Whoa. It's a 55 yards.
Whoa. And it is silent on the Mount Gilead side. They're just stunned. They're stunned.
I'm stunned.
Hey, listen. I said from a little bit ago at the beginning, I believe, he likes the RPO and screens. Coach Blum wanted to get some more screens. And what better way to give your young quarterback a nice, easy throw? Hey, can you get the ball to our best athlete? Just throw it over and just get to our athlete on a screen play. And
goodness.
The screen plays burned Danville against Utica. And here they use it to burn the Indians of Mount Gilead.
All righty, let's see it here. Going for 2. It's an important one. Again, they got Parker Proper, the backup quarterback, in for Nolan Ridgeway. Pulls up a pass, and it's picked off.
That's okay. You can't return it.
That's right.
Yep. And the other problem is your kicker is injured.
That's right. He's the same player.
And so that's you had to do that play, and it's a good rollout. Just obviously an INT, but they can't return it. So
that's right.
Yeah, that's not a bad play, but nice job by Mount Gilead to stop the bleeding a little bit, because now it's a 4-point game, right? So if you recover this, ball game, right?
That's huge.
Then you start going to the wonderful formation that everyone loves if it's your team that's winning. So that's where you got all your best hands right out there right now on the receive. And, I wonder, the kicking wise, what do you do? It's your Cordell Stewart's down and out, and I hope he's okay. He's got a season here ahead of him, and so hopefully he heals and he's okay.
Good old Slash,
Well,
yeah.
we're gonna
Poor
see what
Devils.
happens.
I remember him, yeah.
Oh,
He's
man.
gotten some nice mentions tonight.
Yeah,
he
hey,
was a heck of a player. There's no question.
Somewhere Indiana University is thrilled.
Oh,
Man.
oh,
I
man.
remember watching him as a kid. I'm like, how's this guy just dominating everything? Everything he does.
He was a special talent, that is for sure.
Eesh.
Both in college and in the pros. He
In
made a
Indiana,
difference.
I mean, Indiana has a guy like that? I mean, you never thought some. Jeez. Here we go.
All
Everyone
right,
ready?
129. Of course, they're going to roll it. Yep.
Oh, nice job.
Har. Yeah, Tyler Har. He did what he had to do.
Good follow by Gronberg there trying to knock it loose, but held on to it, Mount Gilead.
Absolutely.
They're going to be lining up in the V formation. And I tell you what, Kirk, I got to give it to Danville. Boy, they fought.
That's the key. Yeah, they sure did.
They lost their quarterback. They could have just laid down and said, you know what, let's just go home. They did not do that. That's that grit, man. That's that Danville grit.
Truly remarkable. All right.
And this is just one loss for them. The season's not done for them. The season is not done for them at all. And keep in mind, Kirk, they're really young. They're a pretty young roster. And so, good for Mount Gilead. They're getting their licks in here, smacking their lips. But boy,
Yeah, final timeout obviously for Danville. Had to stop the clock, but yeah.
You're hoping they fumble a
Right.
handoff,
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's why you always have to play it out. You just
have to
never
play
know.
it out.
But
Yep.
yeah, same on the Mount Gilead side. They gotta get it done here. And wow,
So
we've
one
been
more.
talking about the culture, right? Yeah.
Hey,
Mike Reed.
Way to, man. Coach Reed, coming in here a few years ago, and the program was just struggling, and
certainly.
it's not what it could have been. Just different things, but going through COVID and everything leading up to that, and man, Mike was ready to hang it up, and he's like, man, I'm done. And he had a buddy reach out and say, hey.
Yeah.
You thought about going over here? And he's like, one way or another, he ended up there and brought a great staff with him, and they've turned some things around.
Yeah, 3 of the members of his staff are his sons. And Mike Reed the second, Joshua and Judah. And what's happening?
Interesting.
Part of the snap, false start. Offense.
Okay.
5-yard
There's
penalty. Second down.
Okay. Well,
three
I'll
beats.
mark it.
Yeah, 3 beats a minute. Danville's still alive. That pulse is still going. So, hey, man, we've seen some crazy things this game. So, if there was a botched snap, I wouldn't be surprised. We've seen some incredible things here. So,
Yeah, 2nd and 18, from the 42-yard line, right. They just want to snap it and knee it and not mess around. And obviously Danville cannot stop the clock anymore. Yep. There you go.
Hey, and I'll be honest here. Good sportsmanship by Danville.
Yes.
They saw he's backing up, and nice sportsmanship by Mount Gilead. They kind of both threw their swords to the ground there. So nice sportsmanship.
They realize what it is at this point, and
correct.
Oh yeah.
And both of these teams have been absolutely full of class tonight. Great job, and these kids have represented their schools very well this evening, and they can be proud of their boys out there playing.
They certainly can. Yeah, they definitely represented so well.
Yep.
And both these programs.
A lot of toughness and grit on the field. Danville's still a good team. Danville's still a great team. And like I said earlier, this is just one conference loss. The season is not done for them. Yes, they're 2-2. They lost to Utica, kind of got out of hand really quick, got burned on some screen plays, didn't make some catches, didn't finish drives, but the season's not done for them. They still have a good team. Hopefully that young man Ridgeway, he's okay, and they got him back. But man, my hat's off to Mount Gilead. They came out here and they imposed their will.
No doubt.
And then the pass play.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
we can't call holy Buckeye. I don't know. What do we? I mean, it was just
That one's taken, isn't it?
I
Yes,
know,
yeah.
but fourth
I think
down.
Brent had that one.
It's
Yeah.
fourth down. Fourth down. I mean, the guts to make that play call and execute.
3rd and 8.
it.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. But
That's right. Let the
guts to make that
celebration begin.
play call is all the difference, and it's one of those things where, you know, you're playing poker and you throw all your chips in the middle on that play, and they did, and they ended up winning the game. So,
Wow. Yeah, they got the lights flicker and they're having some fun.
they are, and because there's no JV game.
That's right.
That's right. Let it hang out.
They could be here all night, party all
Let it
night
hang out.
long. So here we go as the final seconds tick down. The handshaking procession has begun, and we're 4 seconds away from it being official. And here we are for the first time in 6 years. Mount Gilead tops Danville in varsity football.
Yeah, nice job by Mount Gilead finishing the game tonight. Nice job by Danville showing some grit and sticking with it too. Good job by both teams.
All right, well, that is a final 26-22. Mount Gilead defeats Danville. Coming up, of course, we'll have some stats from this game and our MVP coming up.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
right, yes indeed, as we return to Mount Gilead with our game's MVP presented by North Central State College. And tonight's most valuable player is Wyatt Long. Played a huge role in the 26-22 victory for Mount Gilead over Danville. We know you had the big fourth down catch and obviously the capper, the pick six. Can you run us through those two plays, what you were thinking out there and how you were able to get that to work?
During the fourth down, I was just trying to replay the pick that was my fault in the end zone. I didn't go and get that ball, so I had to make up a play for myself. So I saw the corner come down, so went over the top of him, saw Cole throw the ball, went and got it, and just in that crucial fourth down. And then with that pick, I just stepped back, went to my zone. My other linebacker blitz, caught the ball, beat the guy, ran into the end zone. And I kind of blacked out, but then when I got in the end zone, cheering for my teammates, and then realizing the gloves my uncle bought me really helped me.
Hey, yeah, let's take a look at those gloves. What? Oh, yeah, those got some style. There you go. Those are nice. Here, talking with Wyatt Long, and man, I tell you, you could black out, but then you wake back up and you're like, wow, what I just did was really cool, huh?
Yes, sir.
So, you know what? You're 4-0. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Perhaps entering some new territory for Mount Gilead football. I mean, last season we know. Yeah, Mount Gilead had 4 wins total, and while there were 6 losses, you know as well as anybody, 2 of those losses were decided by 2 points.
Yes, sir.
To Fredericktown and to the champions of Northmore. So I'm curious, what were some of the lessons that you and your teammates learned from last season that now are helping you have such a stellar start to this season?
One thing is just really just taking that step. I mean, all those losses, Danville, Northmore, all those were just a couple points, and we just need to fight the extra yard. I mean, sometimes we get tired, and I felt like last year sometimes we'd give up. But this year, during all those fourth down tries, third down tries, my guys were hyping everybody up. They were encouraging everybody and just pushed through that last effort.
Certainly did. And, do you have something a little special for Danville as well? First time in your career to be able to get Danville in varsity football, first time for Mount Gilead in 6 years. What's that rivalry like with the Blue Devils?
It feels good. I haven't beat them, middle school, anything. So it felt really good to just finally get that win on them and maybe start a legacy.
That's the way you get it started, no doubt about it. Well, you get Fredericktown next week. It's to be played here at home, and just wondering how you start to go about avenging last year's 14-12 loss to the Freddies, a really tight game.
I played quarterback that game because Fricky was out. And
That's right.
My guys really pushed through, and sometimes we just fell short and then just got in our heads. But I think this year we'll be able to keep fighting, next play mentality. That was the main focus at halftime here, was just think about the next play. Don't get such caught up on the last play. Just keep moving forward.
Yeah, Cole Fricky did go down in the Danville game before that. You started quarterback, and I spoke with Coach Reed about that, and he just commends you for being so versatile, being able to step up, and this game really showed that off, no doubt. So before we close, shout-out time, your chance. Look in the camera, give as many shout-outs as you would like.
Shout out my mom, my sister, my dad watching up in heaven. All my family that came out today, Finney, and my girlfriend and my girlfriend's family, and all my teammates and coaches.
Beautifully said. Wyatt Long, North Central State College MVP.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Yes, indeed. We are back here at Mount Gilead where everybody supporting the Indians in a great mood after the huge victory, 26-22, I should say. And, wow, I mean, just flat out getting it done. I mean, especially in crunch time when it counted as, we got some of the numbers.
Hey, everyone came tonight and saw a great game. Right, great kids playing great games, two great schools. So yeah, we can talk about, Mount Gilead feels good because they won. Of course they feel good because they won, and Danville might feel low because they lost. But both teams played excellent, and it was a pretty clean football game. And they both, like I said earlier, they represent their school very well. But with Mount Gilead, they just, because we're looking at stats here, they just basically imposed their will early. Just enough with some gambles where it paid off for them.
How about that? It's unofficial, but yeah, people I'm sure know that. They were talking about, either way that this game would have gone.